Hi. Okay. So today I'm going to go over some of the book talk roles that we are using in class. I'm going to start with question and construction. As you can see at the top of the page, I've included the cue chart for you. Now, we're not focusing on these top types of questions. These are knowledge-based questions, which the answers are explicit in the text, and these are inferring type questions, which are not effective for us because we should have pre-read the text, so asking about what we think would happen is sort of a difficult question because we already know it. I'm looking for these analytical and application style questions. So asking why is, why did, why can, how would, how will, how might, these types of questions that ask us to analyze the text, how it's constructed, why certain characters are the way they are, and certain forms in the text, vocabulary that's used, punctuation that's used, and how it's effective. And you're being asked to do 5 questions. And there's a spot for each of your question. You fill out the week, 1 through 5, and the pages or the chapters that you were responsible for that week. So I get a sense of what's going on in the text that your questions are related to. You're responsible for filling out your question, again, using the cue chart. The responses area is where you're going to record the responses of your peers during the book talk. You can see there's 3 more on the back. This is a way for me to track who is contributing to the conversation. And if someone brings up a really good point, you can add that specific detail. The next one I want to talk about is convention and vocabulary detective. So this is, you're specifically looking for conventions, form of punctuation, text features, pictures, and vocabulary that you find to be effective. Now, it's not words that are new to you or punctuation that's new to you. It's something that you think is effective. So it adds something to the text. It's used in a really effective way to get a message across or create emotion. And you're asked to do 4 things. One is you need to identify what it is that you're looking at, the punctuation or the word, and give me the page number so I can also find it, so I can see it in context. Then, if it's a piece of vocabulary, you're going to give me the dictionary definition. If it's a piece of punctuation, you're going to give me the actual name. So for example, that ... it's an ellipsis, and I want you to identify that here. This is the really important part here. Why is it effective? Why is it effective specifically to your text? So I don't want to know in general how it's used. I want to know what it adds to your text, how it affects your text. And then a personal example. You're going to use the vocabulary or punctuation in a personal example to illustrate and demonstrate that you can use it effectively on your own. And you're asked to do this 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And again, you're asked to write down the week that this is for and the chapters or pages read for that section.